Maya and I had been best friends since childhood. We shared everything: secrets, dreams, and even silly crushes. So when I started dating Ryan, it felt natural to involve her in our lives. Ryan, with his charming smile and kind heart, was everything I had ever wanted in a boyfriend. One evening, after one of our usual group hangouts, Maya pulled me aside.
Hey Jen, do you mind if I talk to Ryan for a bit? You know, just some advice about this guy I'm interested in.
Of course, Maya. You know Ryan's great with that kind of stuff. I trusted her completely, so I didn't think much of it. They talked for hours, laughing and chatting away, while I sat nearby feeling slightly left out but brushing it off. After all, it was Maya. But over the next few weeks, things started to change. Ryan began texting Maya more often, and their conversations seemed to be about more than just casual advice. One evening, as we were hanging out at my place, I noticed Maya constantly checking her phone. Maya, who are you texting so much?
Oh, it's just Ryan. He wanted to know what you might like for your birthday.
Her response was quick, but her eyes avoided mine. The pit in my stomach grew, but I dismissed it. After all, they were just friends. Right. Then came the night that shattered everything. Ryan and I were supposed to go out for a romantic dinner, but at the last minute, he cancelled, saying he wasn't feeling well. Disappointed, I decided to visit him at his place to check on him. When I arrived, I heard laughter from inside Maya's laughter. I stood frozen at the door for a moment before I knocked. The laughter stopped, and Ryan opened the door, his face falling when he saw me. What's going on here? You're supposed to be sick, Ryan. And Maya, why are you here?
Jen, it's not what it looks like.
How could you, Maya? I trusted you. And you, Ryan. We were supposed to be in this together.
I never meant for this to happen, Jen. But Maya and we just connected in a way I didn't expect.
Jen, I never wanted to hurt you, but I fell for him. I couldn't help it.
Fell for him? You could have talked to me. You could have been honest.
I know, I'm sorry, but it just happened.
You're sorry. That's all you have to say. I couldn't take it anymore. The room felt suffocating. Without another word, I turned and walked out, leaving them behind. The betrayal was too much to bear. It wasn't easy even after 6 months, but I decided to move on. I threw myself into my work, my hobbies, and myself. During this time, I reconnected with Alex, an old friend who had recently moved back to town. He was supportive, funny, and just what I needed to heal. But as time went on, we started getting closer than just friends. One evening, as we were out for a walk in the park, I mentioned my past with Maya and Ryan.
You know, Jen, you deserve better than what they gave you. You're strong and you've moved on. But I think it's time you show them that.
What do you have in mind?
Let's make them jealous. Let's show them that you're happier without them.
We started planning small things, posting pictures of us together on social media, attending events where I knew they'd be, and just being genuinely happy in front of them. The first opportunity came at a mutual friend's party. As Alex and I walked in together, hand in hand, I noticed Maya and Ryan in the corner, whispering to each other. Their eyes followed us as we moved through the room, laughing and enjoying ourselves. The jealousy was written all over their faces. Throughout the night, Alex and I danced together, laughing and enjoying each other's company. At one point, I caught Ryan staring at us, his face tense with jealousy. Maya, who had been trying to get his attention, seemed frustrated as she watched him watch me. Later, Alex suggested we take some cute photos together. We posted them online, tagging each other with fun captions that made it clear we were enjoying our time together. Almost immediately, I saw notifications, pop-up likes, and comments from mutual friends, but also from Ryan and Maya. I could almost feel their jealousy through the screen. A few days later, one evening, as I was laughing with Alex over coffee, I noticed a familiar pair of eyes watching me from across the cafe. It was Maya and Ryan. They were sitting together, but the look on their faces told me everything. Jealousy, regret. I smiled and waved at them, feeling a sense of satisfaction that I hadn't expected. As Alex left to grab us another round of drinks, Ryan suddenly appeared at my table.
Jen, can we talk for a second?
What is there to talk about, Ryan?
I wanted to apologise. I've been thinking about what happened, and I realise I made a huge mistake.
You're only realizing that now?
I know I hurt you, Jen. I was stupid. I let something good slip through my fingers and I don't know how to fix it.
You can't. What's done is done, Ryan.
I miss you, seeing you here with him. I just can't stop thinking about what we had.
You should have thought about that before, Ryan. You made your choice.
Jen, are we okay?
I've moved on, Maya. I think it's time you two figure out where you stand. But whatever happens, don't involve me anymore. I looked at her, then back at Ryan. I could see the cracks in their relationship, the way they seemed uncertain around each other. And for the first time, I felt free. I stood up, leaving them standing there, speechless. As I joined Alex at the counter, he gave me a questioning look.
Everything okay?
Yeah, everything's fine. And as we walked out of the cafe together, I didn't look back. Ryan and Maya had their own mess to deal with, and I had my own life to live. One that didn't include their jealousy or their guilt. Over the next few weeks, Alex and I continued to enjoy our time together, attending events, traveling, and posting more of our adventures online. Each time we posted something, I noticed the reactions from Ryan and Maya likes that felt more like grudging acknowledgement, comments that seemed forced. One day, I received a message from Ryan. Alex, look at Ryan's message. I can't stop thinking about you, Jen. I made a mistake. Can we talk?
Looks like the jealousy finally got to him.
I shook my head, deleting the message without replying. I'm done with that chapter of my life. And with that, I continued to build something new and better, leaving Ryan and Maya to deal with the consequences of their choices.
Like, share, subscribe, and comment. See you until next time. Bye.